The M1 Garand is placed within the rifle class alongside the M1941, STG-44 and the M1A1 carbine. A powerful rifle with an ability to kill within 2 shots out to medium range. At long range you need 3 or sometimes 4 shots. The powerful 30-06 caliber delivers high damage at the expense of the moderate to high recoil. At medium to long range you should fire the weapon slower to allow the recoil to settle back. A magazine, or rather a clip size, is 8 rounds and can be reloaded at any time. It is recommended to reload when possible, and the reload time isn't long and painful. But you'd make a ping noise that anyone can hear. For the division, the infantry unit is the best fit with the M1, allowing you to equip a bayonet to round up the M1's poor close range performance. You can try to land 2 shots by firing from the hip if you want, but nothing comes close to stabbing your enemy with the bayonet per satisfaction. You also gain an extra attachment slot for 3 attachments maximum once you are at level 2 of the infantry, extra magazine at level 3, and the ability to move faster while aiming at level 4. For attachments, any sights will improve your view compared to the familiar but cluttered default iron sights. My recommended sight is the 4x magnification optic. This option has the clearest sight picture with a simple crosshair, allowing you to line up your shots even better, particularly at medium to long range as suited to the role of the M1. You will feel more kick however, but if you fire the weapon slower than the usual, then the accuracy is improved with more shots finding a target. If you play on smaller maps, then the reflex optic is a better choice with lower magnification with large frame. The extended magazine is generally useful, which gives you 12 rounds instead of 8 within a clip. This means that you can tackle multiple enemies more often, and struggle less when your first 8 rounds fail to kill, as you have extra 4 rounds to comfortably finish the enemy. Interestingly, this attachment will replace the unblocked clip with a removable magazine, similar to the M14. It will also remove the ping noise with the tactical reload. The third attachment is the grip, which will reduce the recoil, allows you to fire multiple shots rapidly without missing too much. You can substitute the grip with something else like quick draw or high caliber if you're used to the recoil and pacing of the shots. For the secondary, any pistol will work should you caught in the middle of reload, but remember that you have the bayonet that will attract little attention when used. If you cannot decide, then the M1911 is best suited with the M1 Garand for anything that's patriotic. For the basic training, the lookout allows you to spot enemies further away and also gives you a larger view of the minimap, which will help eliminate any snipers at longer distance when possible. For the equipment, the infamous Bouncing Betty is useful to guard your 6 while you're stationary. The tip with the M1 Garand is to slow down your playstyle and approach with caution. Ideally, you want to grab cover for most of the time. But when you're on the move from cover to another location, have your sights up so that way you'll be ready to fire, particularly with the level 4 of the infantry that allows you to move faster while aiming. With the 4x optic, it will encourage you to stay back even more due to higher magnification that can be uncomfortable to use at close range. Fire the weapon slowly will let the recoil settle itself, or your shot will pass above the enemy's head. But the more time you spend with the M1, the more experienced you will become with the handling and control. Note that the 4x optic has no sway, an advantage against the semi-automatic sniper rifles with a sway that allows you to comfortably place your shots at a longer distance. Overall, the M1 is a deadly weapon as it should be, but challenging somewhat to use in certain situations due to short clip size and moderate to high recoil. These issues can be counteracted by slowing down your playstyle with right attachments. It is comparable to the M1A1 carbine, but this rifle will kill within 3 shots in general, with a trade of a lower recoil. The M1 however kills in 2 shots, and more reliable at close to medium range, but with higher recoil that demands good firing control. Nonetheless, it is a rewarding weapon, with 2 shots deliver a high satisfaction in terms of a marksmanship. And that's a wrap for the M1 Garand tips. This is Asian with Jeep, thank you for watching and I'll see you guys next time.